Welcome to the Fung Global Institute Annual Forum, which will be held in Hong Kong on the 31st of May 2012 to the 1st of June. This is a very exciting program. We're trying to bring together all the thinkers, the policymakers, and new voices from Asia and business leaders to Hong Kong to start thinking about our major theme, which is going to be rebalancing without tears. As you know, the world is going through a massive transformation after the global financial crisis. We're still in the throes of that, and as the world is rebalancing, we need to think through quite a number of issues that we hope will have excellent conversations between policymakers, business leaders, civil society thinkers, and thought leaders. We hope to bring in 4 major themes which are our research programs. The first one, of course, is the way the real sector is rebalancing. And we will study this from the perspective of global supply chains. As you know, in the past, the Asian global supply chain is exporting from Asia to the rest of the world. As Asia begins to improve in terms of income and wealth, Asia will begin to import considerably from the rest of the world. So it will not just be a one-way flow, it will be a two-way flow, east to west and west to the east and south to the south. So the real sector is rebalancing in ways that we have not yet fully begun to understand. The second area of rebalancing clearly is about finance. At the present moment, there is a global financial crisis, and finance is also rebalancing relative to the real sector. How should Asian finance transform in the midst of global financial transformation? How should Asian pension funds, how should Asian currencies internationalize? These are some of the key questions that we will begin to ask. The third question that we're going to discuss is the question of the role of the market versus the state. As we all know, 2 major economies, China and India, are emerging as not just population giants, but also economic giants in the new world. And how they plan and how the state interfaces with the market is going to be major determinants of how the world will respond and evolve from their emergence. So the comparative study of the Chinese 12th five-year plan and the Indian 12th five-year plan will be a very useful study on what is the right balance between state and market, and what are the opportunities for the business sector as these economic giants emerge. The fourth research project is really about the environmental sustainability. As the world rebalances and incomes and the wealth of the middle class, particularly in Asia, grows, can our lifestyle use the same standards as has been currently being used in the West without huge environmental damage and resource depletion? These are clearly very major issues, and we're very lucky that we have some of the finest minds in the world thinking about this issue, and it's a very big subject that deserves all our thinking, because we're not just thinking about today, we're thinking about issues for the next generation. On the first day, we're going to discuss the global issues and also what innovative new thinking in Asia is responding to these major changes. The second day is going to be much more interactive. We're going to have 4 or 5 major breakout sessions whereby each of the research projects will be discussed in depth. We will hear from all the participants in an interactive manner what they consider to be the most important questions that we should be asking, how they would react from our research results, and what they think the way forward should be. And that will, help us frame the research questions better and engage our research better, so that in the next year's annual forum, we would have even more interesting insights to bring onto the table. We will have a lot of people from the business sector who are partners in the research project. We will have people who share our vision about the need for greater voice between Asia, within Asia, and with the rest of the world. We will have many people who we think will want to understand what is happening in Asia and what is happening in the four specific areas that we're thinking about. And through this conversation, we hope that we will be able to develop our vision, clarify our research program, and give better options and thinking for a better future for all of us.